Next up, Isaiah Bennett. Let's go. Yep, we know where you're going, Isaiah. Let's start that one over. Came in so crazy. Shit like that matters. First impressions matter. You can tell off the execution of that beginning first 5 seconds. Love that.
Yo, what's up? I'm Isaiah Bennett. I am a 16. Yeah, I turned 16 last week, so this is a crazy birthday present. Just turned 16-year-old producer from Melbourne, Australia, and I won the Kenny Beats Beat Battle.
I just want to say thank you. So a huge thank you to Kenny and the mods and the community for making this happen. And also big shout out to Skeet Shooter because he gifted me a sub and now won this. So thank you, Skeet.
First off, this door, you're probably like, what is this? The only producer I know who uses this is Ninth Wonder, who was a legend. Yeah. The machine, actual hardware, which is an MK3, is based off the MPC 2000, which J Dilla used. Rest in peace to J Dilla. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I did was I found the BPM. I did that by chucking the sample into TuneBat, which detects tempo and key. Next thing I did, slowed it down to 93 because I knew I wanted to do some like boom bap stuff. After that, I added a one shot from Maxwell's Sheesh pack, which I suggest you get. I'll put the link in the description. And then I messed around with this stuff a little bit this is just as a dry sound, which is a really cool sound. But with chorus, it just makes it move a little bit more. So then with little Hasbulla over here, it sounds like this. As you might be able to tell, it's not quantized. Yes, I did that on purpose. I just played all of these chords in just by feel, except for this one. This was originally... Yeah, it was a double of this. It just didn't do anything. So I copied and pasted the note and shortened it and then dragged it up one semitone. That created this movement. Yeah, so it's like a nice little passing chord, even though it's not in the scale. You could also do this. Go down a semitone, which is also really nice. Next thing I did was a guitar. It's a bass. It's a Scarby Rickenbacker bass, and this is a preset. And then I put some saturation on it to bring out the highs, and also a compressor to just bring the whole volume up a little bit. And then just messed around with some licks. So yeah, so then I came up with this lick. I then put Valhalla Supermassive on it. It's free, go download it. It just gave it some delay. Really soft. And I made this preset myself. And then I pitched it up 12 semitones and also put Valhalla on it again. So then that together sounds like this. So it's a pretty cool vibe. So I really like that vibe. So that's where this comes in. This disgusting bass. Okay, originally the sound sounded like this. With this hot solo, which is a guitar amp inside here. Sounds like this. Yeah, and that sounded like this. Next thing I did, added a snare just for the transient. This gives it a little bit of a tail, and this gives it a lot of high end and sort of width. And these drums, yes, these drums are going against this. Little Hasbulla over his. His beat is halftime. My snares are on the 2 and the 4, where his is on the 3. So it looks like this. And all together. So that's what it sounds like. Next thing, a kick. Yeah, cool, kick. And then hats, which I played just through MIDI, which sounded like this. And then I sent all this to some compressors and parallel compression. I think I got it off a Devon Terrell video online. Apart from that, I added some percussion, which sounds like this. Which against a metronome makes, like in the whole beat, it makes a huge difference. It just gives it so much swing. With a snare. Also, all these drums, I'm going to put them in the Discord for free, royalty free. I just want to give back to the community because you guys have been so nice. So thank you for that. Next thing I did, added another Rhodes, like a real Mark 1 Scarby to, Scarby Mark 1. It's called On the Road. Yeah, it's just from there. I think I took down the bass a bit. I just wanted it to give like more character. So on top of the beat. And it's the exact same MIDI, just copied and pasted down there. And from there, just added little ear candy. This is a choir, which is like from Contact. Here's a vintage organ. Also just added like a little bit of soul. These, just a bunch of passing. So that gave it a bit of flavor, and just these moving pads, which again, another Maxwell sound. It sounds like this. After that, all I did was added this vinyl crackle that was found from Splice. Just a little Louis Vuitton sweep. Originally, this Oliver Trickle sounded like this, which is dope, but with a bunch of RC20 stacked on it. That's what it sounds like. It just makes transition smoother. And then now we get to my favorite part, the intro. What I did for the intro was created some tension and it dropped perfectly into the chord. The next thing I did, stacked that with this synth. This took me a while to get these chords, like 10 minutes to get these chords, which is a while, especially when you're in an hour beat battle. I mean, I guess the most important part, because as soon as Kenny saw it, he's like, you put me first. So, yeah.
Next up, Isaiah Bennett. Let's go. Yep, we know where you're going, Isaiah. Let's start that one over.
Thank you for that. All these synths, again, unquantized. Just really hard pan left and right. And this one's in the middle. These are playing with thirds, fifths, sevenths, ninth, maybe? I don't really know the terminology in that. Then I put gospel. This doesn't even play. I'm pretty sure these are ghost notes. Yeah, look, this velocity is a 0, so it's not even playing. And then again, there's just this pad, which gives it like sort of rises to the end. With that, there's just a different kick to the one I'm using in the beat. A bit more thumpier, a bit more in your face. And then there's this really cool riser that I made. Before, it sounded like this. I used this sort of as a riser. So I reversed it, and then I panned it all the way left, and then put this, like, it's an LFO tool and machine. So if anyone is using a machine, that's what I did. So it's like... yeah, so it stops in silence, and then it drops into it. That's pretty much the whole beat. Only other thing... yeah, so that's what the whole beat sounds like. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram or SoundCloud, the links will be in the description. I've got some songs on the way, so look out on my IG for that. Thanks. Peace out.